Hello, my name is Will,
My name is Mark.
and today we're going to teach you how to make a volcano and
That will-
how it works and all the supplies is. First of all, you need some of these, some gloves to protect you from the vinegar. Second, you need some baking soda. This type works really good.
And you might need
And-
some vinegar.
And make sure the vinegar has at least 5% of acid. Now, I know it's bad to touch acid without my gloves,
Yeah.
but I was just showing you, okay? Now, Mark, slip your gloves on.
Okay. Wait. One? Wait.
Slip
The
your gloves on.
pair? Or just
Yeah,
one?
the whole thing.
Okay.
The whole pair.
Ooh.
Now, first, you would need an empty water bottle.
Right here. That's a good example. One.
Make sure the bottom is flat. You'll also probably need something plastic, like this, so that it keeps the vinegar, the acid off of your sink, which will really damage your sink. First, you need the vinegar. You can just pour like half of it or all of it in. Since we're going to make a really big volcano for you, we're going to pour the whole thing in. That's it. About 3/4. Right where the sign is. And we're also going to use some baking soda.
Which might seem pretty weird, but that's how the explosion is erupting.
Because the acid from the vinegar combines with the carbon
Baking soda.
dioxide makes an explosion. Now,
Well, it may look like a volcano, but that's just how it's made of. That's a lot of baking soda. Since
Now,
the more
if you-
baking soda you use, the bigger the eruption is. Now watch carefully at the tip of the bottle.
if you don't have a funnel, try to use your gloves to act like a funnel.
Because your gloves might be like waterproof and vinegar proof, chemical proof. The more you add, the bigger it is. See? That's how it is. That'd be pretty big. Not small, not medium, pretty big. That's a lot of used up vinegar.
That's all vinegar only. Now, see how much vinegar is gone? Only that much vinegar now. Shall we do it again?
You think so?
Once more. Up close.
Up close, look good. Okay, we're gonna do this thing.
We're going
might
to be quiet
bigger.
so you can have a good time enjoying it.
I'm gonna take my gloves off.
Vinegar.
So I don't really need them. The vinegar's acid is really strong.
Baking soda. Eruption.
Eruptions are pretty big.
Okay, so now we've done it. So if you have a metal sink, you want to test it before pouring all the acid in, because that can seriously damage it. Now see how I still have a little left? This is how you check if you had any more acid. Just pour it in and see if any bubbles come. See, there was a lot of bubbles when I poured it in, right? That means there's a lot more acid. So there's one easy way of getting rid of it.
Pour vinegar.
Pour all that in, which might sound a little crazy. And then just pour really cold water. Cold water will take the acid away. Good. Now there doesn't seem like as much. Try a little bit. There's no more bubbles, right?
Well, still a little left. Still a little.
Still a little. Okay, so pour a little more. That's gotta be enough. Shake it up.
If you get rid of all the acids, you might be lucky because the acids can really much damage the metal.
Nope, no more bubbles. Good. Now we know it's safe to pour it in.
And maybe it might not be so safe. You might want to test more. There's still pretty much.
There still was a lot of bubbles. It's definitely enough. Nope, no more acid. Nope, no more. Okay, now let's test it out once more. Nope, no more bubbles at all. And one really cool thing, if you have a really full cradle of water, if you stick your glove in, you can feel the pressure of the water pushing on down to your glove. See how my glove just stuck together? See, you can see my fingers.
It's
my fingers.
It's the water pressure.
You can see my fingers, right?
It's a water pressure because the lower you get into a puddle of water, you might feel more pressure and more.
You see how my gloves are pumped